Yo, 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 this your boy Thorough, and this is the My Dogs podcast where my opinions are just my opinions. I know we're going to have a good one today. No steak dinner. No steak and lobster dinner for me. But Mr. Deacon still is on, I'm still on the hook for his. And Jordan, you got anything before we start off? You got anything you want to say? Because got my co-host Jordan. You want to say anything real quick?
Okay. Where do I begin? I am pissed off.
No, we're not gonna get into the game. I mean, just your can you? But just I mean, with your tailgating experience, can you tell me about
it
your?
was. We the best fans in the world, hands down. I've never been to any other tailgate before, but that I felt like I was in the club.
Okay.
I was in the club.
Did you see anybody? What I mean, who did you meet? Who you run into?
I shout out to Big Dog Willie. I saw Mr. Deacon. I saw you, TP. I didn't see you at the Muni lot, but I saw you at the stadium. I saw a lot of cats there. So many DJs, so many Browns fans, so many beautiful women Browns fans. I didn't know they had beautiful women Browns fans. I was thought they looked like dudes. No, I'm not just doing that. But no, but for real, it was a good experience. Somebody gave me a free beer. Uh,
Okay.
Mr. D hooked me up with some food. It was all right. It was all right. That's right, Eric. We is undefeated at tailgate. It was a hell of an experience. I gotta go again.
What you got for him, Mr. Deacon?
Oh, it was like the man said, man. They was working, popping booty. I was like, man, what is this? On that left side, after you come in, you see Ray got his Corvette parked there with the guitars and stuff. And then you go to that left side, man, and they gets it in. But I don't. If it was like that every game, that would be crazy. If it's like that every game, but I know that first game of the year, man, people really turn out. They turned the city out, man.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Liquor all on the ground and stuff like that, man. It's crazy.
I hope everybody was safe. The city got a lot of cleaning up to do. I know they're not happy about all those beer cans and stuff on the floor.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, first of all, I just want to thank the the B to the O to the mother and C. Oh man, they showed me a good time. They're a group out of Columbus, Ohio. They Browns backers, and we had two full buses going to Cleveland for week one, and oh man, they had a ball. We tailgated. Oh man, thanks to my guy Dave. He let me sit with him. I got a free seat. Oh man, I love it. The BOC. Hats off to y'all from the My Dogs podcast. And I gotta give a shout out to my man Emmanuel. He gave me his dog. He let me get a dog bone to always put up there, just to let y'all know. I mean, what he about in his thing. Hey, I thank you, sir. He's on his boat. Him and Big Willie on their boat to Florida. I mean, that's my cojones is not that big, so I can't do that. I don't know what the weather is. That I'm not getting on that boat like that. I want to thank I want to thank my man Ray for inviting me to a Michigan Mission barbecue over the weekend where he had the Bernie Kosar there, where I was able to meet Bernie Kosar. I was able to get an interview with Bernie Kosar. It was just a tremendous time. The car show, everything. Ray, hats off to you, sir. Hats off to you, sir. Now, let's get into this game. Let's get into this game. What do y'all? Who going first? Who going first about this game about the Cowboys?
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
go
Jordan.
first. I'll go first. Like I said, I'm pissed off. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm saying it in a PG way because I can't. I don't know. We're gonna get kicked off the internet if I say any other more expletives. But that was unacceptable. I expected more of a fight. I expected more of a competitiveness. I was very disappointed in some of the plays they were doing. It didn't seem like a Kevin Stefanski offense, in my humble opinion, because you know how sometimes he likes to fiddle with the playbook a little bit, and like you see if something's not working, he'll switch it. Like I felt like the Cowboys had our playbook, because I've seen the Browns do jet sweep so many times too. So I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna say this, and I said this to you, TP, when we were at the game, and I said this to you. We were sitting next to each other. I said, "You see this? You see this?" I was like, "This is what happens when you don't let your quarterback, your franchise quarterback, play in a preseason game. He's gonna look bad like this. He just came off an injury. He didn't play for what? He only played 6 games last year. Was it 6 games? Was it 6 games? I can't remember. Yeah. And so it's ridiculous. Unacceptable. Very unacceptable. Very unacceptable. I was very disappointed in what I saw out of the Cleveland Browns this Sunday. It was hard to watch.
Deep.
Oh God, man. See, this is a crazy thing. I had a bad feeling about this all week, and I don't know if I kind of slightly mentioned it. I said if they go get blown out, because I didn't want to even believe my own thoughts, and that's exactly what happened. The whole team, not just from Stefanski, and then this is the crazy thing. I knew they was gonna lose that game. Is when they was driving that, I think it was their first drive, and you down in the red zone. I was like, "Hey man, just kick the field goal. Just kick the field goal, get you 3." And what he do, kept trying to go for it. Then it pushed back. And I'm like, dude, and then you wasted a timeout. That's typical Kevin Stefanski doing stuff he did a couple years. Bruh, come on, man. It's too early in the game for that crap. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, just get your 3 points, regroup, don't leave. And then Hopkins had to kick a 51-yarder. And you lucky you got a dude like that can do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I saw that, I said, see, here we go. Here we go with that bull. Here we go, man. And hey, 33 points to me is not a good
acceptable.
Yeah. Before TP go on, my bad. My bad, player. My bad. I thought.
But real quick though, and now he made me lose my thought. Yeah, Thornhill. He hurt. He blew that coverage. I'm sitting there arguing with Anthony Griggs. Shout out to AG. I was like, AG, you see, if he deep safety, man, why he let that? And I don't understand it, man. It's just we got some problems, we got some issues, we got some stuff we got to get ironed out quickly before this whole thing just get out of hand, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say on that piece, if we get further than that, it is what it is.
You go ahead.
I wanted to say I'm not going to put the full blame on Deshaun. I'm going to also put the full blame, like I said, on Stefanski. Like I said previously before, that's what happens when you don't let your franchise player, your franchise QB play in the preseason. And also, one more thing, what the hell happened to Jack Conklin? They said he was going to play, and then all of a sudden, I get a thing. They say he's inactive. So what? So he was in those drills for nothing, basically. So make it make sense, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
y'all ready for the smoke? You done? Y'all done?
Go ahead. Bring the smoke. Come on.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right. Now, what happened was a little bit on Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, yes. He looked at Rusty. He threw some balls in the stands. And I mean, Deshaun Watson even said it and I've been saying this since last year that they haven't played together and all that stuff. And he said in his press conference, I still don't even know how I want to take his press conference, because he's saying that it wasn't all one player. It was just one team. You know, sometimes you got quarterbacks that go up there and say, yeah, it was all on me and I got to get better. But he basically said that it was not just one player. it was a collective. The penalties, him saying that him and the wide receivers wasn't on the right page, so they wasn't running the right routes. He might have thought they was running something. So it was. He said it was just a lot that they got to clean up. So everybody's saying he was holding the ball too long is because he thought they got a new scheme. So he thought they was running one route and they ran something else, or they thought they was running another route and they ran the wrong route. That's why the ball was being held. But our offense and our defense, our offense and our defense, I blame on Stefanski and I blame on Schwartz. Two things is first quarter when the I think it was Amari Cooper. He threw that slant and they didn't give us that pass interference call. The guy I was sitting next to, I told him, watch, second quarter, third quarter, somewhere down the field, down this game, we're going to hit them with double moves. They jumped it. Once he threw it, they attacked it so fast. I said, okay, we're going to hit him with a double move and we're going to kill him. We're going to go deep. I told him that in our first drive. Then on defense, I'm going to stay on the first drive. I'm going to stay on the offense. So when Shannon Sharp came on Monday, what did he say? He said they were sitting on every route. He said, why didn't Cleveland hit them with double moves? I told him that first. So yes, Deshaun Watson looked it bad, but it's on the coach to see that, Deshaun Watson is holding the ball because he's not going to get his players hit. He see a guy right there. If I throw it, y'all going to call me, I ain't going to say his name, but and get your wide receiver hit. So where was the double moves? Where was all this other stuff to change up in the offense? Why do Stefanski keep giving up on the run so quick? Where is his design plays to just try to create a run? We got to do other things. Then on our defense, since we played the Rams last year, when the Rams exposed us, we had the number one defense going up into we played the Rams. Then we got exposed, and everybody knew how to shut Myles Garrett down. They put everybody on this side. They start throwing the ball quick. So guess what happened in the playoffs? They knew every deep ball to beat us on, and they did every slant. And look what happened this year. The same old thing. It was Myles Garrett or Zadarius Smith came out and said they was getting the ball out quick. Yeah. They did that last year around week 7 or week 8. Coach, you ain't adapted to what they doing to y'all game plan since last year. We got the players, but this is to me, this is all coaching. There's no way that we should have gave up that many points when he's saying that why ain't we sitting on the routes the same way they were sitting on the routes? Mm-hmm. But what y'all think?
I agree with you. But like I said before, it's typical Kevin Stefanski. You know what I'm saying? That you have to have, usually Kevin is pretty good about scripting the first drive. And I kind of didn't even see that as much, but his impromptu skills have been sorely lacking to be able to adjust on the fly. But see, I'm like, why did you bring in Dorsey then if the two of y'all can't put y'all heads together and make some adjustments? And yes, you are right. Mm-hmm. They gave up on the run game a little bit too quick. You know what I'm saying? So to me, they just were not prepared. It is the head coach's job to prepare the team. You had all kinds of weeks. You knew who you was facing. You knew Micah Parsons was out there. You know Diggs was back. You got this time to prepare what was really the game plan to attack the Cowboys, and I just didn't see it. And now look how much doubt it's caused. One game. Look how much doubt. Big Dog Willie got on Cleveland.com and said, watch it trash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, that surprised me.
I was shocked when he said it too. I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? And I think everybody, for now, in lieu of what we just found out a couple days ago, I was like, okay, it's game. It went bad. That's cool. It's one game. That's cool. We didn't expect the Browns to go undefeated. So I'm going to chill and let's see what we can do next week. But in lieu of what has happened the last 2 days, which I don't know if you want to get to that yet. Now,
we're gonna tap in that later.
Yeah, I'm seriously like, man, this could get ugly real quick.
Yeah. For me, you done, D?
Yeah.
For me, when I was watching the game from I had a more higher view than everybody else did. They couldn't. When I saw the Cowboys couldn't stop the run for some particular reason. They did, but they couldn't. When they kept running down that field, for a particular reason, they couldn't stop the run. The Cowboys couldn't stop the run. What I was seeing from a higher standpoint, there's only so much a camera can get. I don't know, and I want to know why was he always going to the shotgun? What was going on with that? I felt like they were running the same play over and over and over again. It felt like repetitive, and I was like, "Damn, man, switch it up!" Because the Cowboys is pretty much reading you like a book right now. You showing them all your plays, everything you need to know, and I was just like, "Wow." Also, like I said, I'm not gonna put the full blame on Deshaun Watson. There's also some blame to be on that offensive line. What the hell was DeJuan Jones doing? What the hell were you doing, man? Like that's unacceptable. We were giving you high praise for blocking one of the best pass rushers last year in the league in TJ Watt. What the hell happened? Now I'm gonna give you a pass. You know, them first game jitters, everybody's, getting back and all that other stuff. Yeah, that was unacceptable. My other thing was, why were the wide receivers when the ball was hitting their hands, they couldn't catch? There were some passes where they were right there in your hands and they didn't catch. Elijah Moore, Judy, that didn't really surprise me. I saw some of Judy's highlights. Judy don't really got hands like that, in my humble opinion. And Cooper, and then the David Njoku, when he dropped some of his stuff, I was like, damn. I've seen him drop, but I'm not used to seeing him drop like that. He usually grab, go, run. But I've seen him drop a couple of times. But other than that, the defense, they carved us up like Swiss cheese. I don't know what the hell happened. Carved us up like Swiss cheese. They said Myles Garrett got 3 sacks. I barely remember those 3 sacks.
Myles Garrett didn't get no 3 sacks.
No, that's what they said from last game. I was before the show. I was watching the matchup for them against Jaguars coming up this week. They said Myles got 3 sacks.
Oh, when you probably against Jacksonville last year.
No. They said against Dallas, he got 3 sacks. I didn't see it. But yeah, and I agree, James.
Men and women lie. Numbers don't. Men and women lie. Numbers don't.
Yeah, but I agree, James. Those interceptions were not Watson's fault. You should have caught those passes. They hit your hands. My dad always said, if it hits your hands, you need to catch it.
You're supposed to catch it.
You supposed to catch it. It ain't no hot potato. It ain't no big girl. You need to catch it. You need to catch the ball. That's what you get paid to do. I could go get a 7-year-old little kid right now. Okay, little Johnny, run this route. Here, it's a quick slant. Boom, catch it right there. It's not gonna be hard. They'll get it fast. I know kids who could catch balls better than some pros.
Wow.
But okay,
that's a lot.
Hey, I've been telling y'all, do we have anybody on this team that can if the game is on the line for the Super Bowl that we could trust, that we could throw the ball to? I don't. And we just picked up another guy with no hands that I'm gonna
Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that one later too.
He got speed.
He got speed. Yeah, he got speed. But it's like Dick said, it was. I know Deshaun Watson looked it bad, but I blame everything. I hate to say it, on the coach. We wasn't prepared. We wasn't prepared. The line jumping off sides, that let you know that we got rid of our line coach, running back coach. All this stuff matters. We just looked at like a team that wasn't prepared. I mean, nobody, and that's why if Deshaun Watson saying these cats is out there running the wrong routes, that's because y'all ain't played together. All this, if Deshaun Watson is healthy, I don't want to see Deshaun Watson throwing one day not, or throwing one day. No, He need to be out there. He talking about he need to, when he do his 5-step drop, he need to know where the wide receiver is at, but you ain't gonna know how deep they go or how shallow they go or what they do in zones if you sitting on the sideline throwing with a towel and all that stuff. This was all this Stefanski letting these guys do this whole training camp, say they was hurt when they really wasn't hurt. This was him not having them out there playing the way they supposed to be playing, and this is him not playing them in preseason because they just looked at rusty. They looked at bad, and our defense, that was just a defensive scheme. It took to the third or the fourth quarter when we finally went. We always had a single high safety, and we finally went to 2 safeties back there. I think that's after Juan got hurt. But I mean, we got to get everybody know how to beat our defense, and we got our offense of coach that's calling the plays got to learn how to adjust, and our defensive coach got to learn how to adjust. Because I know they say if it don't bend, don't break, and all that stuff. But sometimes, hey, you gotta change up. We got 30-something points put up on us, and to make it so bad, we was in this game into that punt return.
Yeah.
So even special teams were bad. We were bad all over the board, and that wasn't. And he took one back, and he could have took 2 of them back. Yeah. So hey, all across the board,
Turpin is not to be played with at all. At all. You know, and I knew that was going to be trouble.
Yes.
But I was more concerned for Lamb because he was catching some incredible passes, but I didn't expect that out of Cooks. Cooks was on fire a little bit, in my humble opinion. Some of the passes he was catching, I think they just need to. I don't think
they really did nothing. They got the points. They drove when they needed to drive. It just let
me.
The turnover battle will kill you. Especially if you turn it over near in the red. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
Right.
I think they scored. I think 14 of their points came off bad turnovers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, dog. When I said I wanted Deshaun to be efficient, man. But I'm gonna give him a pass for his play. And like I said, we'll get to the other part. But I'm gonna give him a pass for his play. His dad did pass away. He might have had some. I mean, that's major, man. I've been going to funerals for the last 2 months straight, and I got another one to go to Friday. So
he lost his best friend. He lost one of his best friends or something like that, close friends or something. Yeah, one of my childhood friends. But I get it, man. It weighs heavily on your mind. But my pops will be like, "Son, go out there and get it. Go get it."
But he didn't use that as an excuse. He said he's not going to let. He did not let what's happened off the field affect him on the field. They just got to get better.
He didn't let it. It's still there. Somebody who raised you for all your life is gone now. It's difficult to say, you know what? Okay, screw. I'm just gonna play football, play a satellite football. It's heavily on your mind. So I'm gonna give him a pass for that. But next week, dog, you better. Ooh, wait.
Yeah. But here's my thing. I got 2 questions for y'all. To answer your one question, D. He didn't have a good relationship with his father, what I've heard. They had a very strained relationship. Number 2, do you think there's a communication error? Because if you guys haven't seen that video, he was trying to help out. I want to say, was it Wyatt Taylor or Joe Bitonio trying to help him up, and Joe Bitonio swatted his hand away.
Joe Bitonio said that he's a big man. He needs to roll over and stand up first. He said it wasn't because he didn't want Watson's help. He said, I'm an offensive lineman. That's just how I got to get up. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at that either. And, like I said, now as far as his father, you can have tumultuous relationship. That don't mean you don't love the person, man.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's just,
you want something because, my punk ass mama, she left. Or whatever, but I still love my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
I'm not a punk ass mama. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Man, and you still love that person deep down, man. So it is what it is.
He's more close. I've heard he's more closer to his mother, but yeah. I know. I can see how that could affect him.
I mean, any parent passing is going to affect you if close or not.
Right.
because
Yeah.
then you start thinking about all the time. You're like, you know what? Now it's too late for us to mend anything. Even though I didn't like you, now it's gone. I don't have that opportunity no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
Absolutely.
It is what it is.
yeah. So out of that game, is there any positives? Is there any positive that we could have take out of that Dallas Cowboys game?
I will say out of that positive was go back to running. Jerome Ford is not that bad as a running back. I don't know why people crap on Ford a lot. I mean, I understand he's not Nick Chubb, but he's actually a decent running back. I'm not saying he won the top 10 or top 5, but he got a little speed on him. And if he can just read the holes correctly, which he does sometimes, I don't understand why they stopped the run. They were overusing Watson's arm to me. They got to switch it up, man. They gotta switch it up. Gotta switch it up because it's just not it's not working. And I've also noticed this when I was watching the game. Thorough, I don't know if you saw this. He was calling a lot of audibles. Did you see that?
Who was calling all of us?
Deshaun.
Oh. Well, I mean, it was probably changing routes and changing protections, but yeah.
He was. Yeah, he was. I was like, damn, man, he doing a lot of audibles, and I understand audibles are part of the game, but damn, yeah, but man, I just think there could be some positives out of this. All those throws he made were not bad throws, in my opinion. Not all of them. Because some of them hit the wide receiver's hands. Like I said, if they hit your hands, you need to catch it.
So what's the positive? What's your positive then? What was the positive? I missed it.
Go back to the running scheme. Go back to your strength. Go back to your strength. Go back to the running. I know it's not the same because Chubb is not behind there, but you got a decent running back right there with Jerome Ford. Go with Jerome Ford for right now and see what you can do.
So you think it's potential run game? Okay.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm just happy we got a kicker who could boot a 51-yarder when I ain't got to sit there and panic about it. So shout out to Hopkins, goddamn
it. Jared, man, I'm completely with you. I know it's week 1. Everybody got to relax, but that was rough to watch, bro. That was unacceptable.
My positive out of the game is. I'm not saying I'm happy that we got our butts kicked, but my positive is that we got our butts kicked. We got us a reality check. Mm-hmm. We need to get it. We need to practice and we need to buckle down and we need to become a team. That's my positive. That all y'all with all these high salaries and big names and all that stuff on the team, that don't mean nothing when it's 11 on 11 on that field. Just because you the highest paid wide receiver, just because you the highest paid quarterback, just because you are who you are, you got to come together. Y'all got to come together, and they got a buck. They got to be a team because I believe that even since the first quarter, your jersey, Amari Cooper. His body language was terrible from the first quarter to the fourth quarter.
Oh, it was.
I mean, I don't know if he's not happy he ain't got a contract here. He just like this dude again. I mean, I'm like, is this Baker and Odell all over again? Because his body language, I'm like, what is going on? But I mean, they probably got a good relationship and all that stuff. I know he was probably open and he was throwing some balls out of bounds, but. That was Deshaun said, hey, he always start. I've been told y'all before, which I don't like that he said. He said, I always go back to my college. I always started off slow. For some reason, I started off slow. He said, go back to, was it 2018 or something like that, 2020, where he was with the Texans. He said they went 0-4. Then he said, I won 11 straight. He said it's just something about him that he just starts off slow. That's not good.
You can't. I'm not trying to cut you off. You can't do that in this division. Not in this division. You're not in the AFC South anymore. You're in the North. You have the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have the Baltimore Ravens. You have the Cincinnati Bengals in your division. Those are winning. Well, not so much Cincinnati anymore, but Pittsburgh and Baltimore are in there. You need to you need to get off a high start right now and put your foot on their neck. Now you got lucky. You got real lucky because everybody outside of the Steelers went 0-1. So you got a chance to change that narrative.
Okay. Well, now let's talk about the breaking news. That's not Shannon Sharp. That's not Unk. Let's talk about this new case that dropped. Was it today or yesterday? Yesterday. Let's get into that real quick. What's y'all thoughts?
Let me bust this one now. Hold on, man. I did that. I dropped that as soon as I found out, man. Jordan hit me. He said, "Did you know?" I was like, "What you talking about?"
Oh yeah.
And I had to just get on, man. That video went harder than the Bernie interview. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But this here's my thing. This is what worries me. It's the fact, if you didn't know, this is an independent case now. This is not like the 23 out of the 24 women he paid. This is an independent case. So they're treating this just like a whole new baby came out the womb. So therefore,
that's what I was trying to tell TP.
He might be subject to personal conduct. I hope you don't get it on exempt. We have to see. But the you know, and like Daryl Ryder and them did say on 923 The Fan that his could be in jeopardy. Now, hopefully, maybe that won't happen. They could stretch it out, take another month, 2. Maybe Deshaun could make it through the season without anything happening. It just depends on, because they said they've been trying to reach them for 10 months to try to resolve and give her money. I get it. Maybe he tired of paying these broads. I don't know. And, you know, and I like I said, I don't want to offend. It just seems to me the man get another $40 million. This is going on for 4 years. Let me get some money. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of people, you know, they dog him out, say, get this. I'm not saying Deshaun doesn't have a problem or something like that, but come on now. You coming out the woodwork, now you trying to get paid. Because if you watch the first one, when them chicks started claiming, saying this, man, that one girl, she was broke as hell, man. Her house just looked horrible, man. Anything to get some money. They heard out of them chicks. That's all I'm just saying. It's just a hindsight thing. I'm not saying that nothing happened or anything, or Deshaun is totally innocent. But what I'm saying, that there is another agenda here for these women to do what they've been doing. Now, how much did he pay? Like $400,000, $500,000? Dude, if I give you $400,000 right now, $500,000, that's gonna change your life. Am I not? You talking about Louis Birkenbag and Vuitton? Come on now. You know
yeah.
She got her nails done, baby daddy. She done hooked him up. He's straight, babe. The kids is good. These women, like I said, I'm not saying that a man wouldn't do it. Men usually don't do certain things like that. But these women now in 2024, they about trying to get they bag, and they'll do any and everything to get the bag. If you're a single parent mom and you made a bad choice in life, they made bad choices. Now, here's Deshaun Watson. Ding, 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 ding. They're going to check. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I'm not saying that Deshaun didn't do some lewd stuff or whatever the case may be. But if you're a pro athlete and you have access, you surround, you might not make the right decision. You got to remember, these guys are still young as hell. They don't have that worldly experience not to do certain things. So I'm not making it for Deshaun. I make excuse for the chick. It's just coincidental that here she comes, and it was filed that more. Like what? You know, like come on now. It smells fishy to me. That's all I'm saying, man.
What you think about Dirty Dog?
I think he just needs to keep his circle small. For now on, keep your circle small, bruh. You got a girlfriend. She's fine as hell. I don't understand why he keep messing with these popcorn heifers out of here. I don't know where they coming from. He needs to. He need. I'm just gonna be straight up. He need to keep it in his pants. You need to keep it in your pants, bruh. Don't be. Look, man. I get you, Deshaun Watson. You know, you make millions of dollars. Keep it in your pants, bro. It ain't even that serious. Now, I didn't read the new allegations with this one. They said this one is way different from the previous ones from the 25, 26. I lost count after 20. Yeah. Really 10, actually. But, I was like, he seemed like a decent guy. I'm not going to you know, us as three black men right here sitting, we know what it's like to
He's a
be
womanizer. He's a
yeah,
womanizer.
yeah, we know how it is to be ridiculed, especially by people of other society, especially if they don't have the facts or the story correct, and they instantly call you a rapist or a predator or whatever like that. And I think it's just ridiculous. He got a. I didn't finish reading that one, but
She can't play enough roles in it. In his case, I guess.
Okay.
now, wait. I got one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
Now, I was sort of laughing. I know she wants to have her name withheld, but when they said her name was Jane Doe, I started laughing. I was like, "What, Jane Doe?" I was like, "Okay, man, but this is getting ridiculous." He needs to just pay her off. He needs to pay her off. If you ask me, you need to just pay her off. I know the league gave him a pep talk saying, "Hey, man, you get one more of these civil suits. It's me and you again." And so, you know,
Y'all done. Y'all cats done.
Yeah,
Let's talk. Y'all talking about my man Foe. I told y'all about. What you got something? Go ahead.
One more
Go
thing,
ahead.
like George said, he didn't see, like basically, Deshaun was picking her up from her day from her apartment. You know what I'm saying? And he started hollering and yelling because he couldn't find an apartment. This, that. He got up there, you know, got on the bed, butt ass naked.
What?
I mean, if you
Oh my god!
not like I'm making a lie. If that's what was posted, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it's that shit crazy now. We don't want to be dogging other black, but I'm like, come on, bro, you didn't do that, dog.
Wait a minute. So let me get the story correct, because I didn't read the allegations or anything of the story. So he turned up at a hotel because he couldn't smash
Apartment.
at an apartment because he couldn't smash. So I'm a little lost. How the hell did he get into some place so he can have sex with this woman?
No. It was her apartment. They were supposed to be going out on a date. That's what the disposition was. They're supposed to be going out on a date. Yeah, exactly. And he got in there. They started hollering, yelling. The next thing you know, he didn't take off his clothes. He lay on the bed, butt ass naked, talking about, hey, rub my butt cheek and all of this, that. And
what?
Next thing you know, he done pulled up and met his. He like, and
I'm sorry, TP, man. I don't mean to laugh.
Y'all leave Foe alone, man.
This is crazy.
Okay.
Okay. But like I said, all I'm saying is as a man, I don't think if you know, you can't get every piece, you can't get with every chick. Certain things happen. You might leave home and go upset like, damn, she ain't let me smash. What that shit happened. But I don't think I've ever went to a chick house and just jumped in the bed with like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You know, if you know what's up, then you know. But I never went over there like, yo, what's up? We just like, damn. If that's what happened, I mean, he said he denied it and everything. It's just, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
It's already out. It's
Look, I think I speak for all four of us. I think I speak for all three of us. He's just a freak. All right, it's obvious he's a freak. He got a thing for masseuses. I don't know what the hell. And, you know, every time I picture a masseuse, I picture a big fat white lady who with a mole on her face. You know, with a gap.
Okay. Okay. We done talking about Foe. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel. I mean, it could no. I mean, to me the real is it could be true. It can't be, but I mean, it's the same lawyer. You see, these are things that you got to look out for. It's the same lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
He trying to say that they presented the Deshaun with a settlement. Why you want to settle? But a settlement 10 months ago, and Deshaun like, I ain't never heard of this. The first time I ever heard of this. I don't even know who this person is and all this stuff. He ain't gonna say I don't know who this person is, but he said I don't know about all this stuff. But the lawyer dropped it on after week 1. Come on now, he's gonna do this again next year. They're after Deshaun Watson the same way they were after OJ. And that's all this is. They're gonna keep coming, and we're gonna keep feeding into it. That's why I ain't really got nothing. I'm not gonna feed into it because I see what the setup is.
Yeah.
I mean,
he got one more year though. He got one more year. One more year, this man. Texas is 5 years. Most states,
yes.
He got one more year to tolerate for somebody. You're right though. For somebody to come out the woodwork and just say, "Well, damn, is it that easy in the States just to say like this chick mad at you, and then next thing you know, your life is damn near ruined." You know, then they come to find out she just did that just to hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I like about 50 Cent when somebody tried to accuse 50 Cent, and he's like, we gotta stop this. He went back and sued because she was lying. Went back and sued her for $1 million.
Yeah,
this stuff got to stop. The same way some of them accusers, like if Deshaun, I ain't saying he did it, and I ain't saying he didn't. I ain't defending him. I'm just talking about the case, and that's what the case was. What frustrates me, how people just see it. It just like if you feel Deshaun did something to you, why don't you take it to the court? No, we can't take it to court because I don't have enough evidence. Because they might find out I was lying. The best and the easiest way is to do a civil suit that, hey, most people the same way Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson settled all his. Nobody wants to go to a trial and go through that. You want some money, here go the bread. I got what all y'all keep talking about is guaranteed money. Look, what you want $100 million? I need to move on with my life. That's all them settlements is. I need to move on with my life. And that's it just that's just me. I just see, like I said, I ain't saying he didn't do it. I ain't saying he did it. I'm just saying that's all it is. Because if you really wanted to do this, you'd have did this before training camp. You would have came out when you said you came to him 10 months ago. Why are you dropping this now? This all planned. It's probably going to be another one going on in the season.
They just coming out of the woodwork, like you said, and it's ridiculous. It's like, surprise, hey, yeah, Deshaun, remember when you touched on me the wrong way? Like, what? Like, because the crazy thing about it was in the press conference today, he said, I found out that same day like y'all found out. And he's like, I don't know where the hell this coming from. Yeah. Big dog did it.
Oh man!
Some people consider a settlement as an admission of guilt. I don't feel that way. I just, like you said before, I think, you know what? Look. I'm just shut up. Let's just move on. You know what I'm saying? And because, like I said before, me personally, I think that's what a lot of them chicks. That's all they want, man. That's all they want.
Yeah. That's all about the bag. I mean, and the details that I'm sorry. The details is hilarious. The details is hilarious. I ain't gonna laugh at you on air, but out the air, but we're gonna move.
I'm sorry, Deshaun, if you're watching this, bro. I'm sorry.
I want Deshaun to succeed, and I'm sorry. I don't want to sit here and make it seem like I'm trying to humiliate him. We making jokes. It's cool, but in all seriousness, man, this is a serious thing, and I hope and pray not only for his career, for the rest of his life, for the sake of the Browns, the sake of the fans, that this gets resolved the right way and everything is done correctly. And I'm still not gonna hold, because I feel how I feel inside. I still want Deshaun to succeed, no doubt. I don't want to see the man get voided, his contract get voided. I don't want to see the man get suspended for no more games. I want to see him play, but it is what it is. We just got to sit back and see what it do. But until that happens, people just gonna be talking shit. That's the world we live in.
Prime example right here.
But my thing is like how everybody talking about him now. Then like if they find out such and such was lying, nobody come back and say they're sorry. Yeah. Nobody gets on the accuser for making up all these false stuff.
Correct.
So I mean, I
think women should be, when you do stuff like that, if you get found out, your ass should be going to jail.
You know what? You know what's crazy?
Carpet. And we find out your ass lying, you should be going to jail too.
And that's why I say I like with 50 Cent. 50 Cent went back and sued this accuser. Yeah, he sued him.
Adam the Bull on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show said the exact same thing. He was like, if she is lying, he said, I feel like there should be a law. Him and G. Bush, they was like, there should be a law. All of them and Tyrus, they said there should be a law. If you are falsely accusing somebody of a very serious accusation like this woman is, and you are not telling the truth or you're lying, he or she needs to be in jail.
Correct.
I mean, and you can go by like the last 23 or the last 85 women where one of the kids even came out and said, "My mom's lying."
Yep.
So I mean, if they got that one person, imagine how many is really lying. I ain't saying they all lying. I ain't saying they all telling the truth. But I'm just saying, man.
A kid came out and said that.
Yeah. The daughter said, "Mama was trying to set." Yeah, she lied. She was trying to set him up because she was trying to get that bag.
She wanted the money, and when he got his contract. When he got his contract, they said they were mad of how much money he got. They said the NFL is praising him for doing whatever they feel that he did to him. So they're gonna keep coming on. But we're gonna move on. Dirt Dog, this is gonna be your segment right here. Can you get into the IR report? Who got on the IR and all that stuff?
Yeah, let me hold on 1 minute. Let me get my phone. It's on the charger.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah. That's what I well.
All right, get my phone. The IR report, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. It said for the IR. I know one of them was Maurice Hurts,
correct.
Tony Fields,
correct.
Juwan Thornhill, and it was someone else. It was
Divide. Can't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
It sounded like Muhammad debate.
Yeah.
And those 4 players, including David Njoku, and that's about it. That to me, that was a more huge blow than anything else. Yeah.
I don't think the Njoku was the biggest hit. I think Juan Thornhill was the biggest hit.
You think so? Because we got an excellent backup, in my humble opinion, in Ronnie Harrison.
I think Hickman can hold it down.
Yeah. Hickman.
I think we got so many wide receivers that and Deshaun Watson, only Flacco threw Njoku the ball, so Deshaun Watson didn't throw the ball. So until Deshaun started throwing to the tight end, I can't even say that he was. How many passes did he catch before he went out? Maybe one. When nobody really caught it. Nobody really caught it.
That's the Stefanski scheme. I don't know what he's going to do. They're facing another good defense this week. The Jags is not going to be playing either, man.
That's going to be the next one.
Yeah.
But you good. But that and we signed David Bell back to the practice squad. We signed Mike Fork back to the practice squad. We even signed what was that DT name? IU, whatever was his name? Ika.
Yeah. Siaki Ika. We signed him back.
We brought him back. But
some of your boys' picks, he just can't let them go. He ain't gonna let him go.
They said he won't let him go. Now, the one thing that I'm gonna say about Stefanski, and I'm gonna move on, is what they also said about the difference why everybody was saying that Flacco somewhat looked it better than Deshaun is because Stefanski's offense is a play action offense. It goes off the run and all that stuff. And what everybody kept saying last year while Flacco was in there. Oh, he just looks so pretty in that play action. I hold the ball and Watson. When he did the play action Monday, it must have been a broken play. He did a play action. He rolled around. Catch was all in his face and all this stuff. So if you doesn't have the quarterback, if your scheme is to run play action, and you bring in a $1 billion quarterback that can't run play action, you're gonna change your scheme. And that's why I give Harbaugh with the Ravens so much credit. He didn't want to run the scheme that with Lamar Jackson. He wanted Lamar Jackson to look like a normal quarterback. But he said, you know what? In order to win, I gotta change myself. I gotta put my pride aside and do whatever that man need to do to win. And that's what Stefanski has to do with Deshaun Watson. Figure out what Deshaun Watson like. And run that. Figure out his strength, his weaknesses, and all that stuff, and put us in the best position. Not your offense and what you want Deshaun to do. No, you figure out what your quarterback. You got to adjust to your quarterback.
Yeah, a lot of them don't like doing that, man, and I think that's where a lot of coaches fail. That's why I give Kyle Shanahan a lot of credit as well, because he puts Purdy in. He lets Purdy do what Purdy does, and a lot of people be hating on the cat, but he's a system quarterback. Let me tell you something. Every team has a system. Some of the quarterbacks fit, some of the quarterbacks don't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in the word system. I just believe in the word game plan. And like you said, tailor your offense to your quarterback's strength, and then start to mold him and then incorporate different things as he progresses as a quarterback. And a lot of them just don't do that, and that's where they be going down. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of pressure, it was a lot of heat, man. It's just let's put it past, man. Let's ride for Jacks. I got my steak. I ain't tripping. I'm hungry.
And that's the next topic. The next and the final topic is the Browns versus the Jags. Dirt Dog, how do you feel going into this game? Do you feel confident? What is it going to take to win this game? Talk to us about this game. What you think?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous as hell. After that performance of last week, I know that was last week, but I'm very concerned. Now, Trevor Lawrence, he ain't no Dak Prescott, but he ain't no slouch either. I expect the defense to play 100% better. I expect Deshaun to play. He better play 100% better so he can shut up all these haters. I'm getting sick of every time people in the comments saying, not to get off the subject, how about Baker Mayfield? We'll look at Baker Mayfield, but you should never let Baker go. Baker played against the Washington Commanders, people. The Washington Commanders, one of the worst teams in the league right now. Are you kidding me? No disrespect to the Commanders. I know you won the division. I can see y'all going low blow with us. But anyway, other than that, we need to win this game. Period. I don't want to hear nothing else. Period. Thank you, Eric. F. Baker, too. I was a Baker fan. And then, when you get an upgrade in life, that one girl in your life who you upgrade from, yeah, she is all right. The chick you was dating before, she all right. Then you upgrade. Then, she's making your lobster. She's baking your shrimp. She's cooking your steak. No, sorry, TP.
No, go ahead.
I'm talking about the steak.
I hear you.
She's got it all. She got a well-paid job. She work at, she's a lawyer or something like that. And the other chick you was messing with, she work at McDonald's. Which one are you gonna take? What are you going to say? The chick who work at McDonald's? No, I'm going to go for the lawyer. Absolutely. That's what Deshaun Watson was for the Cleveland Browns. He was the lawyer that everybody wanted. He was our Felicia Rashad from the Cosby Show. He was our Claire Huxtable. I know that might sound weird, but that's what we wanted. He was everything we wanted in a quarterback, and he has to show it on the field. I was about to say today, this week. He needs to show it this week. I don't want to be watching them knuckleheads on those talk shows. He needs to show it this week. End of story. No more excuses. No more about how you got a bum arm and a bum leg, and you got a couple of boo boos here and there. No, that's bull. We paying you $230 million. $230 million. Well, we're not paying him $230 million. Jimmy Haslam is paying him $230 million. Like I said, and it's gonna be my last thing I'll say. I want to see Jimmy Haslam have a smile on his face. He always looked like he got a bad hand in a poker game. He gotta look like this. I need him to have a little bit more pep in his smile. Obviously, it doesn't make any sense. You need
married,
huh? Oh, he's old.
That's that married life. All right, man. Sometimes that smile turned into a frown. So let me quit. Go ahead. Let me go before I get myself in trouble.
Oh man,
go ahead, Deke.
I'm like Dirty Dog, man. Like, I'm kind of worried, because like I said, in lieu of everything that we talk about previously in the podcast and the show, that if I was Deshaun, I would use all of that negativity and just turn it in the fuel, man. That's me. I'm like, oh, that's how y'all feel? Well, watch this. That's what I would do. Prove all the naysayers and all the haters, I got this. I'm worth this money. I'm about to bring it to him, and if he can do that, then I'll be happy. Deshaun, turn that negative energy to positive energy, bro. Take everything that everybody's saying about you, take all the money you kicked out, and just use that for fire, man, and keep fueling that fire, bro. And go out there in Jacksonville and handle your business. And if you win, people start forgetting about all the bad stuff. Oh, he won 5 games straight. People start forgetting about. We ain't worried about them chicks. Win these games, man. Show Cleveland that everything, all the season ticket holders and the people who come from out of town, they jump on the buses like my mans do. They come see you. Big Dog Willie said they down there in the boat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Show them that you worth it, man, and handle your business, dog, and everything will be fine. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. That's all I got to say. But yeah, I'm a little worried, but we're gonna see. Week 2, let it do what it do.
Hey, I mean that's that's what I love about our fans. These guys went down there in the boat. They took a boat down there, man. That's lovely. We ain't gave up, but we ain't going nowhere. Even though we on Cleveland.com, we ain't gonna talk about you, Willie.
Hey, shout out to Big Dog Willie, man. He got me that chain. Hey, man, I'm gonna go tailgating when we play the Steelers when they come over here. I'm gonna go tailgating. I gotta see what it's like when our mortal enemy is here.
But
fire too. Hopefully the weather will maintain for a while.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be in a lot of the doing the lives and stuff and doing down there and just having a ball, man. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy.
Okay, my thoughts. I'm not really concerned going into the Jacksonville because it just when you got so much talent on your team, when you know that what they are capable of, we can even lose to them. But I know once we turn on, I believe Deshaun can throw every. Don't look at me like that. and that's why I was going to base my Deshaun.
I'm sorry for that.
Deshaun can make every throw. Deshaun needs time. What Deshaun is going through is the same thing that Baker went through. And everybody loving like Jordan was saying how Baker's doing good because his line. When that line starts collapsing fast on you and you're trying to get rid of the ball, and just like because I always wonder, I'm like, why did the line play better for Flacco than Deshaun? But Joe Thomas, did y'all see what Big Joe said today or yesterday?
No. What did he say?
Well, let me like the My Dogs podcast because he was talking about Joe Bitonio and all that stuff and how he gave up his sacks and all that stuff. He said, as a lineman, Deshaun Watson is a mobile quarterback. When Deshaun Watson steps back, his job is to stay in that pocket, but that ain't what Deshaun do. And the line got to know where Deshaun is and where he ain't. If Deshaun likes to step back and go to the right, so if I'm over here and I'm leaning this guy this way, you ain't supposed to be there. That's how you getting sacked because you're supposed to be over here. Then when Deshaun rolls out the pocket, they don't. The line and Deshaun hasn't put.
Whose fault is that, man? It's not necessarily. You have this scheme. If you have this type of guy, he has these tendencies. Mm-hmm. Adjust to this. Now, see a lot of. I'm gonna say real quick.
Wait. Go ahead.
But Joe Flacco is how many years that guy been in the league? 16 is a seasoned wily veteran. If the linebacker come up or play back, Deshaun, his problem too is reading the field as well. You know what I'm saying? So the quarterback has to do a lot of things. Not you going through your pre-snap reads, you going through this, you're making your orders, you're making these changes, you're adjusting protections. Maybe Deshaun doesn't know how as much as a seasoned veteran to adjust to protection. Like I'm going straight for this guy no matter what. Sometimes that happens, and then Stefanski has to know if they bring in that type of heat. Why are you dropping back so much? Hit the tight end, dump it off short, and those types of changes are not being done when you have that type of pressure, man. So, like you said, I'm not completely blaming Watson. as much as I blame Stefanski for saying, all right, this ain't working, he sticks to the shit too much, man. He don't know how to let go. It's like a bad girlfriend. Oh, baby, please go back. I love you. You don't know how to let go of that shit, dog. Spill milk. Let that bitch go. Let it go.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. But like you stupid. Like Joe Thomas was saying, he said, go back, because it was he talking about Batonio. He's like, look at this play. Deshaun Watson took a 5-step drop back, and he pushed this guy to the right. He played over here. He pushing him to the right, and he's like, I pushed him out wide, and Deshaun Watson took a sack. He's like, I pushed this guy way out about 7 yards back. You supposed to be 4 yards in there. He's like, you weren't supposed to be there.
A 3-step drop, letting the ball go.
Wait a minute. So he pushed. So he like, okay. So he said, this is what linemen do. He said, okay, I can't push that guy back that far because that's where Deshaun's going to be. He said, so the next play, he brought him in close because Deshaun Watson was way back there. So then he played him close. And guess what? Deshaun Watson got hit. He like, you supposed to be back there. Now you up here. They don't know where Deshaun Watson is going to be, and so that's why the line is looking bad. It's because of because he's mobile, and that's what Deshaun also said on the podium. He said, when I break the pocket, I need my wide receivers. He put them on blast. He said, I need my wide receivers to run with me. I need y'all to move. I need the line and the wide receiver to move in me. Go ahead.
Let's put the elephant out of the room here. Remember, I said this before at the beginning of the season. When we lost Bill Callahan, that was a huge blow.
Yeah.
That was a huge blow. You don't lose probably the best offensive line coach in the league. You do everything in your power to keep his ass there. I understand he wanted to go with his son, but you do everything in your power to keep his ass there. Plain and simple. I mean, that's the huge elephant in the room. That was my main concern going into this season. That right there, and it somewhat got exposed.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Now, I got to see what it's going to look like when Jedrick Wills and Jack Conklin and one of them come back in. Hopefully they play. Like I said, last week, I was surprised Jack Conklin didn't play because they said he was already in the starting lineup. So it didn't make any sense that they said he was inactive. I was like, they said he was fine yesterday. Now he got a bum leg. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
So what is it going to take from y'all? What is it going to take for the Cleveland Browns to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars? And before I get there, man, what I don't like is how, like I said before, they learn how to play Myles Garrett. They take everybody to the side, and I just be so mad at the rest of the three people on the line. If everybody's pulling towards Myles Garrett, why ain't y'all eating the way y'all supposed to be eating? But I just wanted to get that off my chest. Random thought. But what is it going to take to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence?
I think that defense. No quarterback does good with pressure on him, but I've noticed Trevor Lawrence, remember from last year's game, absolutely disciplined, Beth. From last year's game, he did not do good with pressure. He didn't know what to do with that pressure when we gave it to him last year. Hopefully this year we can do the exact same thing. Josh Allen. Yeah, I've been hearing about that. What the hell is going on with the cats and eating dogs? They've been talking. My grandmother told me. She said somewhere that where Haitians are coming into the state eating cats and dogs. Something like what the hell?
Refill, man. We were in the BFO chat, man, and I kind of I said something like "bleep Trump," you know what I'm saying? Because and I, I don't want to make it political. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, I know, Jaguars.
I don't know what's going on.
I get it. Jaguars, Cats, Ohio, go to Eastern Cats. I get it.
Oh, okay. I like that.
It was funny that everything, came in the same circle, but it is what it is.
Yeah. But as long as we put some pressure on Trevor Lawrence, they're gonna be looking for a win because they had a close game against, was it the Dolphins last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're going to be looking for a win. It's going to be their first home game as well. So they're going to be looking for a win. It's gonna take a lot. You know, come on, Dog Pound. We gotta put. They need to come up with a good scheme, and make sure to adjust right. As long as you adjust right, and Kevin, I don't want to hear that bull. Where we got to go to the game plan, make some adjustments. No, Kevin, no. You needed to make some adjustments right there, right then and there. But okay, but go ahead,
Deacon. What type of offense you looking for? What type of offense is going to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I want to see a balanced start using your run game. Even if you throwing screens, I want to see some more screens. Maybe not so much stop. Everything does not have to be.
Wait, not to cut you off. Did we do a screen last week? Not to cut you off. Did we do a screen?
Not like we should have. I want to.
No, I don't see none.
We did. I think we did. You talking about a screen pass?
Yeah. I didn't see.
I think we did one. To the running back, and he dropped it. I want to say he dropped it.
I want to see more screens.
I think he did. I can't remember.
I want to see more screens. I want to see chip, and maybe I do want to see probably more. Since Deshaun needs that protection, I might need to see a double, even 3 tight end set. Run the ball, keep the offense balanced, and take advantage of your opportunities. If you get down in the red zone, don't be calling no goddamn timeout. Kick the goddamn field goal. Get your points. Stop doing stupid shit, Stefanski. Stop doing it, man. Stop gambling. Stop being. Sometimes he's too aggressive. Lean back a little bit. Assess the. Hey, Dorsey, what you think? Nah. All right, let's roll with that. I need to see that. I need to see this game plan. Utilize your back, like you said. We said earlier, Ford is not that bad. Use Ford, like I said. Balance this attack. I want to see more of a balance. I don't want to see a pass happy in the shotgun, drop it back, 5 steps, 7 steps. I don't want to see that shit. Get the ball out, bang, bang. Get Deshaun in a rhythm. Quick outs, bang, 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 bang. That's what I want to see. And then you don't have to, every play doesn't have to be the dagger, the knife killer. If you get 10, 11 yards on that, that's cool. Just like the Ravens' first drive, man, the Ravens just 70 yards to Sean. Lamar didn't do all kinds of too much. And just stay with your game plan. Some don't go right. Correct, Beth. Chip away. Some don't go right. Don't just throw it out the goddamn window. Stick with it for a minute. The Browns could have come, if they had them make some mistake, they could have came back. They made a shot. But stay with your game plan, Kevin. Don't panic. Use your running backs. Chip, give Deshaun some more protection. Get that man in a rhythm. Talk to him and find out this week what he needs. And I think they can win. Trevor Lawrence is like 6'5" or 6'20". He can see over the line. So you don't have that type of guy. So the way the Jags are going to attack us is going to be different. And the backfield, stop getting burnt back there. Tackle. We made some missed tackles too. Come on, discipline, tackle. And I think we can handle this game. We'll see, though. I had them losing.
One more thing I want to say, and then TP can speak. 2 things. I don't know if they did do a screen pass. I think they did, but I don't think they didn't. And the other thing was D and TP disagree with me on this. I think he should have challenged that catch. What Elijah Moore made. I think it would have been enough evidence for them to call it a catch. But they said he dropped it. But I think he caught it. But let's see how the game goes. They better play like their pants on fire.
I wouldn't have challenged that catch because when he caught it, he grabbed it and he rolled over. You couldn't see it. Whichever call it was going to be, that's what it's going to be. It was not going to be enough evidence to change it over. But Dirt Dog, what do you want to see out of our defense going against the Jags? What type of defense? How do our defense have to play to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Oh, they better like I said, discipline, straight up discipline, aggressiveness. I want to see more people on that defensive line other than Miles, Za'Darius, I want to see a little bit more. What happened to Alex Wright? I know Dalvin Tomlinson made a huge tackle last week. So they need him. They need to just discipline.
Did we see any blitzes? Did we blitz?
He's kind of iffy when he comes to that.
Yeah.
I didn't like his, not to cut you off, Jordan. I didn't quite like, especially when Zeke punched that in, and he didn't keep them linebackers in that. They just came in. He didn't keep them where they need to be, man. He tried to get them to fake it, in the box, and then Zeke just damn near walked the hell in.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I would like to see real quick better utilization of these linebackers, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like I said, Lawrence is he not running no 4.2, but he is semi-athletic, and he can see.
Yeah, so he can see. He's got an arm. He's got a hell of an arm on him. He's just not. He's not the fastest, but I think we have fast linebackers, in my humble opinion. We have some very fast linebackers, and if we can blitz him and put some pressure on him, he's going to fold. We've seen it before last year when they came over here to Cleveland and we beat them. And when he got pressured, he made huge mistakes, throwing interceptions. He was throwing to multiple coverages, all that other stuff. So yeah, I think we can beat these guys. I'm just nervous. I'm nervous. I don't know. I don't really know what to expect because of that offense was just it was atrocious last week.
Did y'all see Greg Delpit out there?
He had I think he had
he was out there. He was
one play, one decent play. I think.
Man,
I could be lying through my teeth.
Our defense.
I think he got paid too early too, man. I know last year he had a nice breakout year, but I'm not that big a Grant Delpit fan either, man. He's great against the run, but his cover skills is not that good.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying all these so-called stars we got.
Yeah. The personnel switches.
He play in the box. He played up, and he didn't make no noise. Greg Delpit didn't make no noise, and Juan Thornhill's trying to cover that whole back. That we got to get it. We need a new system. We need too high safety, man. We got to stick with that.
Forrest better make some changes, man. He better make some changes real quick.
Yeah, and
get ugly real quick.
How do y'all feel about Miles running back and forth, or should Miles just stay where he at?
They gave when they do switch Miles around, it does give teams problems.
Mm-hmm.
So I would implement that against Trevor Lawrence. Try to throw Trevor Lawrence off. Try to throw his timing off. Try to throw his rhythm, and make him change it up too. If they can do that, alternate, put Miles. I like this, I don't know, Dalvin Tomlinson and Smith. Where are they at too? I need to see these guys, man. These guys, Minnesota backs. Come on. We got these. Give Miles help, man. If Miles is getting double, like you said, somebody's supposed to be penetrating, busting that ass. I need to see more aggression from that defense, man.
Where was Devin Bush? Where was Devin Bush at?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with these personnel changes, man. Schwartz, this is on Schwartz, man. We need to see some changes, man.
Do you think letting Anthony Walker go was a huge blow? And what's the other cat's name? Jordan Hicks.
No.
Jordan Hicks is now with us. He's now with us, but I didn't see. Did he even get to play?
I guess we were just so down about our. Like I said, they didn't play good. They got all those points, but they didn't play like you saying. They got them turnovers. They was on that side. They got that punt return. They only had 260 total yards offense, and we had 230. They had 15 first downs. We had 15 first downs. They had 8 first downs passing. We had 8 first downs passing. We almost mirrored them. Besides, they did what they supposed to do with it.
Those 1 or 2 critical mistakes, it cost you the whole game. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And game over. So we're gonna see, man. Good luck to him, man.
Do y'all have any score predictions for this final game?
I think it's going to be a close game. if they compete, 23-20.
That's sexy.
I
like
had
that.
them losing. I'm sorry, Browns fans. I have them losing. It is what it is. I'm gonna stand by my word.
Mhm.
I would love to be wrong. I would love for the Browns to go 1-1. I had them going like Browns 17, Jags 25. You know what I'm saying? But I hope it flipped over, man. I know people are like, he ain't a Browns fan. No, I'm just telling you, man. It's just
No,
looking
I feel
good.
you.
You can't win every damn game. You can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't the Dolphins and it ain't the Patriots, man. It's the Cleveland Browns. And we have to be realistic. You can't drag me down the rabbit hole. So when I say that, have a realistic expectation of this team. Let the team go out. Miles said it too. Let the team go out early. We earn the right. If we wanted to boo, God damn it. Maybe somebody then pounded in the goddamn head that they need to show us that they are worthy of. I pay $150 goddamn dollars for this jersey. Can I get some wins? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me something. That's all I'm saying. I'm a Browns fan, die hard. You know that. But I don't bet on them. If I do, I bet on them to lose and I get money. And it shouldn't be that way. I bet on them to win. I'm just saying. So keep your money in your pocket this week. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I like
That's
this
how you
score.
lose steaks and lobster dinners. Fucking with your boy. You know what I'm saying?
I love this. I love this score right here. I wanna go off of it. I'm gonna say
I can see it.
I'm gonna say 28-21, but 24 points. 28-24. Are you happy with our defense? They put up 24 points on us. Are you happy? We're gonna get the dub, but is you happy that we give up that many points again?
No. Not from the Baltic number one defense. 17, 15, okay. 24 into the 20s. Nah, I ain't happy. Something still ain't right yet. It still ain't right.
For it to be clicking, I want to see 17. No more than 17.
Okay.
Yeah. For our defense and all that stuff, we should be. I know they're a great team, but we got a great defense and we got a great offense. And if it's clicking and we ain't going 3 and out, because if we start establishing long drives, they can't get that 24. But if we going 3 and out and we just punting so much, like Deshaun Watson said, he want to stop having 2nd and long and 3rd and long. He wants some good yardage on 1st down. So getting good yardage on 1st down, what do you see getting good yardage on 1st down? Is that establishing a nice long run? Or do you? Because he even said we might have to need to do some quick slants. Is that? Or do you want to pass or run on 1st down?
Let's try to run it this time.
Yeah, run. I think the run scheme was excellent. I just think I don't know why they stopped it. There's another reason why I didn't want Ken Dorsey on the practice squad. I mean, not on the squad, on the coaching staff.
Okay. Well, I'm just run. Everybody want to run, but I mean, everybody was. Yeah, I get the run.
It's not there. We understand that. Now, this is another thing too. If Nick Chubb come back week 5 or 6, don't expect him to run for 125 either. You know what I'm saying? So we have to establish somebody has to be able to carry the load. Deuce Staley, come on, dog. This is our running back coach, man. So if the Browns could get 110 yards on the ground in key plays, that I'll be like, okay, bet we stepped it up. But I want to see a balanced attack. I don't want to see all this pass happy bullshit. I don't want to see it. But
it's hard. I mean, we got Jordan. We got Jordan Akins. He's starting for Njoku, but Njoku's not a good blocker. Every time we do ends arounds and all this stuff, our wide receivers, they don't really block too much either. And we got our 2 somewhat new tackles, so it's kind of hard to run. I would love to see us run, but them linebackers is just. I mean, every time homie get the ball, they there. There is no hole. There was no holes last Sunday. There was no lanes for him to run.
Mm.
So I mean, I get we need to establish the run, but I just think Stefanski got to find a different way. You know how like San Francisco or even Kansas City, wide receiver come by, you fake it to him, then you give it a running back, or you give it to that's what we got Elijah Moore for. Give it to Elijah Moore, have him come in motion and hand it to him. We got to start doing some type of misdirection. They know when we play the Cleveland Browns, all they're going to do is say, hut and hand the ball off.
And see, that's the thing. That's not Dorsey's specialty. Dorsey, even when he was in Buffalo, Dorsey does not like stuff like that. And that's when he got here, I was like, ugh. Sometimes you got to establish a little bit of trickery. You know what I'm saying? But that's not Dorsey's forte, man. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? So trick plays and, end arounds and different stuff like that, man. You're not going to see a lot of that from him, man. He's like a standard type guy, man. But in this league, sometimes you got to do whatever it takes to throw that defense off. Keep them on their heels, and they don't do that, man. That's the improvisational type coaching and play calling. I still feel like we don't have that yet.
But it's all going through. Dorsey brought him some plays in, but it's all going through Stefanski.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it ain't about Dorsey. It's about Stefanski calling that play.
Yeah, they both got to get on the same page real quick.
They do. They got to get on the same page. They gotta. They just need to just take their time. They need to go back to who they really are. These last couple of years, they've been a run-first team, and I never liked the idea when they kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna be a pass-first team now since we got Deshaun." No, that's bull. We need to stick to the run because they couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the run at all. You know what I mean? So, and the penalties killed us for real.
Oh yeah, I mean that's all practice, lack of practice. Yeah. The team looked at like lack of practice, man, and it all falls back on the head coach. Coaches, they didn't have them prepared, and that's what it looked like, man. And going into Jacksonville, we got to clean all that up, and I believe we can do it. I believe we do it. Do we all got us? I mean, Dick, you got us losing. You got us losing, Dick.
I got to stick to it.
Just because you want that steak dinner. But truly, how do you feel?
You said 5-0. Once they lost, my steak dinner is already paid. You said 5-0. They won. They 0-1. I got my steak.
But if you don't go 4-1, then that canceled it out.
No. It can't cancel it out.
So I'm still getting one.
Huh?
So I'm saying if we don't go 4-1, I'm gonna get a steak too.
No.
You ain't getting a steak at all, TP, man.
The bet was my 5-0 versus your 4-1. Since you already lost your 5-0, it don't matter about my 4-1 no more because you gave this outrageous claim. I was like, okay, your 5-0 is my 4-1. But since you already lost the 5-0, it don't matter what they do from here on out. I give my T-bone, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I just said that, Jared. I just said losing Bill Callahan was a huge blow.
No. You got to go 4-1, and I had to go 5-0. If you don't go 4-0, if we lose, then you cancel it out because that was the bet.
Now you trying to be Nick.
No, because what was the actual bet? The bet you said was if we go 5-0,
no, you
I will get you. No, you said it. You said I said I was going 5-0. You said if we go 5-0, I would get you a steak and a lobster dinner. And I said bet.
And then you said to be fair, I'm gonna match that if I don't. You said that it's on video.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you said you're going 4-1. And I said okay.
I said that was my prediction of 4-1. But
this is why I don't bet. This is why I don't bet.
4-1. We bet on your 5-0 for the steak dinner. Oh, you gotta go back and look at the video, super player.
Yeah, but we said, but you had to go.
It was a sucker bet. I'm about to get this food. I'm about to eat good.
Man, yeah. Y'all see how he got me. He ain't playing fair. They supposed to go 4-1. If he
Oh,
go 4-1,
the bet was not on 4. If the food dinner was on 5-0. You said
go ahead, George. Tell him how it was
I
done.
gotta return it. You said I gotta return it.
Okay.
Tell him, George. Tell him,
Jordan. KD, you gotta give me a chance to speak, bro. Okay, so as I remember, Thorough saying, I will go. He said, if the Browns go 5-0, you said that your brother will get you a steak and lobster dinner. Now, D said, I don't see them going 5-0. He said, if it's possible, maybe 4-1 right now.
Yeah.
So I get it. I don't want to get involved with this. You know, I don't bet.
The bet wasn't on 4-1. The bet was on 5-0.
And I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
TP, that's what you said, bro. You said if they go 5-0, he said, I want my steak and lobster dinner. You told us on live podcast for the Facebook world to see. You said if they go 5-0, I can see it. He was hyping this up. Me and D was like, I don't know about that, but you was hyping it up, man. He was like, I can't wait to get my steak and lobster dinner. I can't wait to get my steak and lobster dinner. And we was like, well, let's see how it plays out, player. We don't know about that. But that's what you
pull it up.
I'll watch My Dog's podcast next week. I'm gonna have the video proof. And y'all let us know. I already know what I said.
I just repeated it.
What happened was I said we were going 5-0. He said, don't put that high expectations. Then you said, guess what? You said, if y'all go 5-0, I will buy you a steak and lobster dinner.
Correct.
Then that was that week. So then the next week, we talked about it, said going 5-0. You said, and you said, yeah, that's when you start talking about, yeah, if we don't get it, I want my steak and lobster dinner. And I said, where your steak and lobster dinner come from? Because you said if I don't go 5-0, it said if I go 5-0, you would get me one. So I said, all right, I will buy you a steak and lobster dinner if you go 4-1 as your prediction. That is
TP
and that's how it went down. Wait a minute. Is that how it went down?
TP.
Is that how it went down?
Look, man. I played the big violin and I played the small violin. Let it go, bruh. Let it go. It's over.
You're right. I'm gonna look at that. You like it's
because you hungry. Y'all get a steak and lobster at the. That's what I wanted to know. Like I was like, so you got it like that, Mr. D? You get him a steak and lobster dinner because that's expensive. That's at least.
All I do is spit straight facts.
You bet. I mean, you shouldn't be betting if you can't pay up.
All I do is straight facts. So I'm gonna run it back, and I'm gonna save the clip because I'm gonna bring it back for next week.
Here he go with it. Now, I need you to be careful, TP, because my pops is coming on next week. So he heard you talking about that steak and lobster dinner, and he started laughing. Get real. Come on, man.
Okay.
Even Yvette was laughing at you. She was like, I don't see that happening, but come on.
I'm bringing the truth, the audio and everything next week. Next week, I have the bet in the My Dogs podcast. Tell me, am I right or am I wrong? Y'all gonna make me go through all this film because some of these things we was going 3 hours, man.
Wait, one more thing, real quick.
He said, "Think you gonna get that steak?" He already
Wait, one more thing. This is the ultimate question. This is the ultimate question we gotta ask.
I'm not gonna cut up the film. I'm not gonna cut up. I'm gonna keep it.
No, that's not the question I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you, for you, TP, mainly, medium well or medium rare?
For who?
What? For
Yeah, for you. TP.
You know,
oh,
Huh?
I'm medium well.
on my steak.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
eating well.
I'm talking to him. I'm talking. We can ask you too, Mr. D. What's your state? Me.
I used to like it well done, but now I'm starting to like the medium now.
Medium well, yeah, medium well, and it's not going to be edited. It's not going to be edited.
Now. Here's the other question. So we gonna go to the lobster. Boiled or grilled? Because you know you can grill lobster. You can grill pretty much anything.
I like mine boiled.
You like yours?
Yeah, grill.
It don't matter.
It's a little too dry.
Well, I like a lobster tail, but I mean, some lobsters I can crack them. That's crab legs.
Now, real quick again, we're going back to the steak. What do you like to put on your steak? What type of seasoning do you like to have on your steak? You put a little Mrs. Dash on there? You put a little rosemary? What do y'all like to put on your steak? Just in case y'all make another bold prediction. Let's just say the Browns make it to the playoffs, right? And we win game. Y'all, TP comes with another crazy prediction saying we're gonna win two playoff games this time. We're gonna go all the way to the AFC Championship. AFC Championship. We're gonna win two playoff championships, and we're gonna go all the way to the AFC Championship. Now, let me ask you this. Who's cooking the steak? Is it gonna be Mr. D? Is it gonna be UTP? Who's gonna cook the steak, and what are you gonna put on it? It can't be you. You gotta put it. You gotta put the butter on the steak. You gotta put the butter on the lobster. You gotta put a little rosemary. For me, I like my lobster. I like my stuff. I put a little paprika in mine. I put a little Cajun. A lot of all that other stuff. Yeah, that's right, Beth. Put a little paprika in there. See, that's what we going to Beth's house for later on and during the playoffs. If we make the playoffs, we going to her house.
Okay, hold on. Let's separate the two because that was a lot. Now,
yeah.
If we go out to eat, I'm cool. Salt, pepper, some Lowry's, and I do like. Sometimes I like eat my steak without steak sauce. I like my A1. Don't get me wrong. I can eat it. I eat half the steak with A1. I like eat half the steak, but I do like my mushrooms and onions. Like I got to have my mushrooms and onions. Sometimes I get the shrimp with the steak. You know what I'm saying? So. Now, me cooking it, if I lose and we do another bet during the
we got to all come together.
I'll cook it. I'll marinate it. I like that. The Jack Daniels got a marinade. You marinate the steak in that Jack Daniels for like 24.72. I'll marinate it, man. I'm trying to tell you, it is what it is. If you want a cowboy steak, a porterhouse, a Kobe, beat the hell out of it, put it in there, marinate it. I smoke. I got 2 smokers, man. I ain't tripping. It is what it is.
I'm gonna bring my tomahawk up there. I made me a tomahawk a couple months ago.
Hey, TP, what's wrong with the A1 sauce? When he said A1 sauce,
no.
You was like,
you ain't a steak eater if you put anything on your steak.
Oh yeah, I don't put A1 sauce on mine no more. I used to as a kid.
It's people use ketchup. I'm not saying.
Yeah, I used to do both of those. I used to do both of them.
You eat the steak the way you want. I'm not gonna look down on you because you don't want no seasoning, or somebody said they want it burnt. I don't like mine burnt like that because it's too crispy. I want it nice, juicy, and tender. And if I put some A1, don't hate on me because I got A1. Shut up.
Now
some people just put straight Worcestershire sauce. It is what it is, though. It's okay. You want to eat the way you want to eat it and be happy. Damn.
That's funny.
I feel you. Hey, man.
Now the tomahawk steak. Before we go, the tomahawk steak is the one that look like a big ass dinosaur bone, right?
Like a tennis racket.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I smoked them all day.
Yeah.
I saw Brock Lesnar had one of them. He was doing it with one of his friends. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. So.
Now, wait a minute. One more thing. Now, if it's not steak and lobster, would you prefer jambalaya?
I like jambalaya.
All right.
That's cool.
We got a nice restaurant up here called the Bourbon Street Barrel Room on the west side of Cleveland. It's one of my favorite spots. I'm promoting stuff. Yeah, the Bourbon Street Barrel Room. They happy hour like 7 days a week, different specials, jambalaya, gumbo. That's one of me and my old lady. It's one of our favorite spots to go to. I'll take y'all. Y'all come there, man. And it's
Is it like a South place? Like, is it like a down South type restaurant?
It's a Creole type restaurant on the west side on the west side on Tremont, Ohio, which is not far from downtown Cleveland. And you know, if you like shrimp and grits, man, frog legs, gator bite, man.
Ooh, frog legs.
I love that place. They got the top and the bottom. You can eat the top, you get the bottom. Bourbon Street Barrel Room on west side of Tremont, Ohio, man. If you haven't been there, go there. You will not be disappointed.
Wow. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not gonna make the My Dogs podcast wait a whole week. Tomorrow, I am tagging these two to the video. I am tagging it to them. I'm tagging both of these guys to this video tomorrow. I ain't give up on it because I know what I said.
Okay.
I know the truth. I know the truth. I said if I go 5-0, you owe me one, and if you go 4-1, I owe you one. Now you might have misunderstood what I was saying, but those were my actual words.
You gotta get out of here. You gotta get out.
Those are my actual words.
Okay.
Because you remember you said half of it because you threw yourself in there.
I did.
Yeah, you threw yourself in.
Correct.
No. Because you said if I go 5-0, you said if we go 5-0, I'm gonna buy you a steak and lobster dinner. That was the end of the bet. I didn't have to pay out. I didn't have to pay out nothing.
Correct. But then the next week you reciprocated and said, "You're right. If I'm gonna do my thing."
No. The next week you said, "Ooh, I'm gonna be eating good with some lobster and steak." And I'm like, I'm in my head like, when did he jump into this bet? And that's why I said, okay, I will give you a steak and okay, you gonna remember this. Remember I said if we go 5-0, I get a steak and lobster, but if you go 4-1, you only get steak. Do you remember that?
What? Nah.
You remember that?
Nah. I'm about to
you sipping too much.
All the shows, it's all tonight. Oh hell no.
Yeah, you don't remember that? Okay. My Dogs podcast. I'm always right, and I will be right.
Hey, that's why I don't make them bets, man. No, man. I can't make those bets. I don't know. Now, I will say this. What are you gonna do? Now, because this could have a scenario. What are you gonna do if y'all were both wrong? What y'all gonna do in that type of situation?
And we both don't get none.
Okay, because I want to be coming on next week. Where my steak at? And where my lobster?
Either way, we'll just go out and just eat.
We just go out and eat and pay for ourselves. I mean, hey. He might pick up the bill. I might pick up the bill. We might be just, hey, that's how we feeling that day. It ain't nothing.
I hope y'all wives is watching the show. I hope y'all wives is watching the show and saying, oh, so you gonna have steak and lobster without me, huh? What are you gonna do?
In a minute.
All right, man. When I hear y'all literally in the doghouse, y'all give me a call. I'll be like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, you want to talk about it?
We're gonna be in that doghouse full.
Oh yeah, I know.
You get used to the doghouse, man. I got pillows in that motherfucker.
I just put cable in there, man.
I wouldn't know what to do in that type of situation.
Man, that shit don't bother me, bro. I was like, okay.
Like I'm living a single life. I'm living a good life, man. You know, I just got out of a sticky situation with a lady, so. So for me, I don't need that drama in my life right now. So,
okay. Is there anything y'all want to say to the My Dogs podcast before we get up out of here?
We love y'all. Keep on viewing us. We love y'all back. Let's hope and pray we get this win, man. I just want to see some effort. I don't want to see what we saw last week. Beth. Yeah, and so I wanna just do, I want us to have some effort. I want us to compete. Damn it, compete. COMPETE. Compete.
Wow.
Big.
I would like to see, hopefully, this whole situation can be resolved and Deshaun can completely focus on what he needs to do. That way, the whole city, the Northeast Ohio, the our state, county, whatever, we can focus on. It's the NFL. This is what we pay money for. This is what we watch. This is what we want. This is our form of entertainment. And we want to be, are you not entertained? And that's what I want to be. So hopefully everything resolves itself and the Browns can make a deep run. It is what it is.
Yeah, what I want to see is a cleaner game. I want to see the offense looking like they're on sync. I want to see Deshaun and his wide receivers in sync. I want Judy and Amari Cooper to both have a touchdown. I want to see at least 60 yards rushing total, and our defense. We paying all this money. We love Schwartz. I want to see some domination out there. I want at least two picks, and maybe 3 sacks. I really want a statement. It's no win or loss. I just want the offense to look like they're clicking so that I know that we're on the right track. So you can be on the right track and still lose, but I want to see that progress. Week 1, I didn't see nothing. If I see what I saw in week 2, what I saw in week 1, then I don't see no hope. But as long as it look like we going in the right way, and we're going up against a playoff team. So it ain't like that. But the rest of the next 3 weeks or the next 2 weeks, when we got them powder cakes, on the next 3 weeks we got them powder cakes, we should run through them. And it's going to be the test. And I just hope, like today yesterday they had off. They shouldn't have had no days off the way they've been playing. But I want to see a clean game, no penalties. I want to see our left tackle and our right tackle do a little bit better. And I want to see Deshaun be Deshaun.
All right.
And this is your boy Thorough. This is the My Dog Podcast. We out.